Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Speed Champions 1985 Audi Sport Quattro S1. This is set number 76897. It has 250 pieces, and I paid $30 for this set. This set is retired. I think it has been for a little bit of time. I think this was one of the earliest 8-wide cars, I believe. It is one of the last couple 8-wide Speed Champion sets that I have not built and do not own. So I am pretty excited to take a look at this one. And in this video, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to build this set, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on it. So while I put this together, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so that is this Lego Speed Champions 1985 Audi Sport Quattro S1. This is pretty cool, pretty interesting stuff in here. Some stuff actually really surprised me, and I don't have, I think, any other Speed Champions next to me to kind of compare this, but maybe I'll get some later, because there are some things that feel kind of unique about this. It feels big, and when I mean big, I mean it feels like tall. It's so much taller than a minifigure here, and you know, for some sports cars and for some stuff, I think they're just not as high as this. But that kind of elevation and that's kind of the blocky sort of big whatever kind of does, you know, fit for the 80s or the, you know, this 1985 thing. But this is really interesting, and there's some stuff in here. I think this is one of the earlier 8-wides, and there's some stuff in here that I do wonder if they wouldn't have done it differently were they to make this again today. And there's some really good stuff, and it was pretty fun build. So we'll take a look at it. First thing we will take a look at is the minifigure. We do get a racing minifigure here. Let's see. So we get on the corner Audi team, nice some striping and kind of some checkered work. And then a logo up there on the other breast, so it's kind of a racing thing. Nothing on the arms, nothing on the midsection or the legs. Basic helmet. Back of it is basically the exact same. We get the Audi team and this. So that's fine. It does come with a hairpiece. I don't know how I feel about this this headpiece that it comes with. The hairpiece is fine, but this head, it's a nice little smirk, but then it comes with this alternate face, and maybe some of you are already familiar with it because you've seen that smirk head be used. It comes with this very, very concerned face, worried face, scared face, kind of on the other side, which I think is a weird face for a Speed Champions race car driver to have. Maybe the race is going poorly and they're concerned, but it just struck me as odd to see that. But yeah, either way, that's okay. It's a fine minifigure. It's not the best one I've ever seen. It's probably not the worst one. And now we can take a look at this 1985 Audi Sport Quattro. So, as I was mentioning earlier, there's some interesting stuff in regards to the shape and like the overall height of this thing. So the first thing I'll show is the bottom. It uses a Speed Champions chassis, but it's actually like two plates above where the bottom of this is. So the chassis is not at the absolute bottom. I feel like sometimes Speed Champions like purposefully have the chassis very, very low to the ground to make the profile that much lower, to make the cars closer to the ground, and this one is not that. So we have a couple plates extra here, and that was surprising to me and kind of neat. I haven't seen that in a Speed Champion yet. And then how we built out sort of this border all the way around was quite good. I do like the colors on here. I think the white and it looks like yellow to me is pretty good. The color match for these stickers is all right. I love the white rims and the white like hubcap there. I think that looks really, really cool. And I would love to see more of that. I mean, provided it fits, but I think that it looks really great. Interestingly enough, if we look at the front, these corner pieces with the translucent circular tiles there, those are not on the front of the vehicle on the instructions nor on the box, but in the instruction manual it had me put those there. I don't know what that's about, or why I would have them there, or if they're supposed to go somewhere else. I don't really know what those are, so if somebody knows, please leave it in the comments. But it could be something that's on there temporarily and then they take those off. I'm not really sure. It frames that Audi logo in there kind of nicely. This kind of sticks out really far, and this is a nice angle achieved here. Then the rest of this is relatively flat, relatively basic back here, flat angled back here. Kind of an interesting spoiler. Looking at the back, we get a little bit of exhaust, which I thought was unique. And this is all kind of basic here, but some good, like these are studs or plates and tiles on the side, but then they're kind of into this build and they're offset by like half a plate here, which is really, really cool. I've been liking stuff like that, where there's just kind of those smaller adjustments than you think you could make. So the fact that this all sticks out just a little bit from the rest of it, I think is a really nice detail. So I'll point out all the stickers at the front. I mentioned that Audi logo. That is a sticker there. On the wind screen here, or the windshield, that is a sticker. Top is a sticker up here. But interestingly enough, this whole piece for the hood is a print, which I was pretty surprised by, but it is, and that's a welcome inclusion. So we get a nice printed piece here. Then there are stickers on either side of that there, and so are these. So, but these blend in pretty well, kind of hard to see those. We do have a couple here on the back. Actually, one of my least favorite kind of ways to do stickers is on this piece with the wall coming up it. There's a sticker on the inside of that and the back side of that. I don't really like doing that, but that is what happened. So fine. Then we can see, of course, the quattro over here, the quattro over here. Those are stickers. Turning it to the back, we already saw this one. Sticker here on the side. This is on the side of a brick. And I don't like putting stickers there. These weren't too bad, but and they look nice. Like the effect that they give is nice, but I just don't like putting stickers there. Oh yeah, if I get that focus right, we can see all the detail in these stickers, all the patterning in there. So very cool. This is obviously a sticker right here as well. Turning it to the side, we can see those quattro ones again. Big sticker on this 2x4 there, sticker on this angled piece here, sticker right here on this angled tile, and the other side is pretty much the same. So sticker there, here, and here. If you're noticing anything else, these angled plates back here, right there, that is a print. And there is one on the other side as well. So we get those angled plates with the printed area there, and this big print, which is a surprise to me. I don't like, there's certain stickers in here that I'm not quite fond of. Like I don't like putting stickers on windshields. I don't like putting stickers on the inside of those kind of, I don't know what to call those, but the 90-degree kind of tile piece there. And I don't like putting stickers necessarily on the end of bricks like this, but that's okay. I mean, I would prefer to do all of those, I think, than try to put a sticker just on the bare part of that angled plate there. So neat. I think it's great that they were prints, but those prints are one of the things that left me being like, would they do this like that today? And I wasn't sure, and I guess I don't know if it matters, but I just thought it was interesting that they were included. So yeah, this one's pretty nice. Of course, we can see some of the translucent stuff up here and down there. Detail for lights. Again, at the back, those were well done. And yeah, this is good. There's some studs up on top, which is totally fine. And it's very basic almost. It's very blocky and very square, it feels like to me. But I think that makes sense. I will show the interior quickly. I thought these, like the seats or the headrests, the backing there, were particularly huge. I don't know why I thought that, but it's part of how tall this set is. If I put a minifigure in here, it doesn't look too weird, but even this, like, it comes up so high on the minifigure there. Like, this is just a tall set, and so that's kind of interesting to me. And we can see we got a steering wheel, we have a little lever, and pretty basic. We could fit another minifigure in there if we wanted to, and that all comes together quite nicely. So let me see if I can do this with your arm here, bud. So all in all, I think, I like Speed Champions a lot. This one feels like a great toy. There are some things I really like about it, the prints and these rims here, and I thought it was interesting how some of it was built. This just was surprising to me. It wasn't particularly challenging or anything. I just thought it was a bit unique. I really like the offset back here. And the rest of it's all pretty standard, but it's cool, and I really enjoyed building it, and it's a slightly different than many other Speed Champions cars that I've done. And as far as 8 wides go, it's pretty great. I think it's not the best 8 wide. I don't know if it's the worst. I don't think so. I don't know if what one I would pick for my least favorite of the 8 wides. But this has a lot of good things for it, and there could be minor improvements, I think, but there may be a little nitpicky. Ultimately, I'm very happy with this. I will show the extra pieces here. About what you would expect, I would say. We do get that minifigure accessory wrench there. We get an extra visor, and then just some of the translucents here, some of the plates, 1x1s, tiles, studs, about what you would expect. And we do get, the extra of the white rims, which I'm very happy about, just the slightly different ones. So these ones with more spokes than the ones that are on here, which is 5 there. And these are the quote unquote older style wheels, where the behind the rim or behind the thing there, the internal part of the wheel is not connected with the rubber. So that white part inside is separate from the rubber there, which the new wheels are usually have those kind of connected together. So I think these are just a touch smaller than what a lot of the new Speed Champions are. So that is this set. As far as price and value goes, I have to believe that this one retailed for $20 when it was in production. That seems to make sense. If it came out now, it would probably be $25. Being that it's a retired set, I paid $30 for it. That sounded okay to me. I had a feeling it was probably just going to go up in price, depending on just how Speed Champions go. I'm not sure. It could be possible that this isn't a very popular one, and there could be new inbox, unopened, sealed versions of this car that will be really cheap in the future. I would be a little bit surprised, but it could be. Either way, for me, this made sense at $30 for 250 pieces. Obviously, I think 20 is a really good price for these. 25 feels whatever. But again, being that it's retired, I'm okay for, in this instance, paying a little bit extra. And in this case, it's not a tremendous amount where I'm, tripling or quadrupling or, paying hundreds of dollars for one of these. So it still was in the kind of manageable price. And so I'm perfectly happy with that. It's a fun build, looks nice, and I'm just trying to hunt down some of the last few 8-wides that I don't have yet, and if I can get them for a reasonable price, which I am saying for me personally, $30 right now feels somewhat reasonable for these. I will try to find the other ones here. So yeah, I liked it. But I like Speed Champions, and I like talking about them, and I like Lego. So if you like this video, consider giving it a like. And if you like the other videos on my channel, consider subscribing so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I will be doing in the future, including more Speed Champions and more of a bunch of other lines, a bunch of other themes, a bunch of other sets of different sizes, shapes, prices, piece counts, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you want to help me be able to keep creating Lego videos and expand the type of videos that I'm going to be able to do and allow me to focus more on this endeavor, maybe consider supporting me on Patreon, and there'll be some special things there. I'm just starting to get that going, and hopefully this can turn into something slightly more sustainable. So, until next time, thanks. Bye.